So, it's 2024, or maybe it's already 2025, and you're thinking, I want to be a VTuber. Good news! You don't need to spend thousands of dollars or have a fancy setup to get started, really. Even being a PNG tuber is valid. In this video, I will break down exactly how you can become a VTuber as a complete beginner without breaking the bank. Yeah! There are 3 different types: 3D VTuber, 2D VTuber, and a PNG tuber. 3D VTubing allows a little more movement, a little more interaction with the world around you, and like in general items around you, you know? Role playing with the world a little bit more than what a live 2D would allow you, or a PNG tuber. You've probably seen all the big VTubers, the corporation VTubers, the indie VTubers, the big brand VTubers. It's all 2D VTubers. Sometimes switching to 3D. Yeah. But when you're starting out, it is good to choose one and then perhaps grow into the other categories. Then we have PNG tubers, which is minimalistic, to usually minimum 2 images, but you can have multiple for different reactions, like blinking or blinking without the eyes open, you know, one eye, the other, and stuff like that. Being a PNG tuber is a really good way to see if being a VTuber is something that you enjoy at all. It is a really good way to start and find your way of streaming / content creation in general. When I started at the beginning, I also really didn't have a specific design, or it was really hard for me to find a design. So starting out that way without having to commission and fully commit to a design yet is also really cool, because being able to experiment like that makes it a little more easy. Now to creating your design. If you're not sure where to start, I would really recommend going into a website called Picrew, where you can browse and customize your character. There's a lot of different art styles, a lot of different forms, a lot of different creatures, species, you know, everything really. So it is a really good like starting point for you to kind of learn your design as you go through it. And please remember that creating a design is basically a process. It does change and evolve over time, and something that you may like now may not be something that you may like later. So it is okay to experiment, take the risk, try it out, and you know, it's gonna be okay. Now let's get technical. For 3D VTubers, the cheap way, I would recommend learning VSeeFace or Blender. VSeeFace is a little more user-friendly and a little more ready to go than what Blender is, but they are both really good softwares. For their little medium price, I would say it is a booth model. It may not be a model just for you, but it is a model that you can use. Just make sure to look at the guidelines under each and every model, because each and every artist has different guidelines. So make sure to check that. And for the a little more expensive, it is commissioning a 3D model. Now we go into 2D. For 2D, it may be a little more difficult to just get into without any knowledge whatsoever. 2D is drawn, so if you don't draw, it'll be a little hard. And then rig all the layers separately so they are animated and they move. A good way to start is by looking up some booth models or some customizable models that you can change and make yours. There's a bunch out these days from a lot of amazing, amazing artists that you can find. For PNG tubers, the less expensive way is going on Picrew and looking up copyright friendly free and stuff. You know, always make sure to check up the guidelines. Last reminder, you know. Make sure that you at least have 2 different files, you know, one that talks and one that's idle. And then a little more expensive one would be commissioning 2 different models or like 2 different drawings. So yeah. Now it's time for software. For 3D, I would recommend using programs like VSeeFace, VNyan, or Varudo to animate or just let your model be animated in a software that handles the most of it for you. I think these 3 are similar but different. So I think after trying them out for yourself, you may find the one that fits you the most. For 2D, there is VTubeStudio and VBridger. For PNG, simple, I would say Reactive Fuji. If you want a really cool program for PNGs, I recommend VTube, which allows for so much customization, even if it's a PNG tuber. Boo. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope it was useful. I hope you learned something that you didn't know before. Maybe it has given you inspiration that you needed in order to pursue VTubing. I really hope so. Please, please, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe because we are soon at 500, which is absolutely crazy. We are still missing 70, but hey, soon. Soon. And yeah, thank you for checking it out and see you in the next one. Bye.